Once upon a time there was a couple who were very poor. Wealth is only a small hut. Every day the two of them go fishing, but they Don and number 39 T have enough to eat. Suddenly one day, the husband dropped his net into the water and pulled out a fish filled with gold. He was still watching in amazement when he saw the fish speak. "Hey, fisherman, please throw me back into the water. I will turn your small hut into a magnificent castle." The fisherman replied, "If you Don and number 39 T have anything to eat, what and number 39 S the use of the castle?" The goldfish continued, "I and number 39 LL take care of that for you too. There will be a cabinet in the house. Just open it and there and number 39 S already delicious food in there. Full of delicious delicacies, you can have as much as you want." The fisherman replied, "If that and number 39 S the case, I and number 39 LL do it for you." The fish said, "Yes, but you have to promise me one thing. You one and number 39 T reveal it to me. Anyone in this world knows where your luck comes from." If he said just one word, he would lose everything. The fisherman threw the child back into the water and went home. When he got there, he could N and hash 39 T see the hut anymore. It was now a huge castle. He stood and looked for a long time, then entered the house and saw his aunt, dressed in splendid clothes, sitting in a very magnificent room. The aunt seemed very happy, kept asking her, "Dear, how did you suddenly become like this?" "Oh, so happy." "Yes," he replied, "I and number 39 am happy too. But hey, I and number 39 am very hungry. Let and number 39 S prepare something to eat." The aunt said, "I Don and number 39 T have anything, and I Don and number 39 T know if there and number 39 S anything in this new building?" The uncle said, "It and number 39 S not difficult, over there. There and number 39 S a big cupboard, let and number 39 S open it and see." The lady opened it and saw that inside there were cakes, meat, fruits, and wine as if inviting. She was so happy that she exclaimed, "What more do I wish for?" The two of them sat down to eat and drink together. Having eaten enough, the girl asks, "But where is this house?" "Well," the guy replied, "why ask about that? I can and number 39 T say. If I let anyone know, we will lose everything." The aunt said, "Okay, if I and number 39 am not allowed to know, I one and number 39 T bother asking." Even though my mouth said that, my heart thought differently, day and night. I can and number 39 T stand still. He kept tormenting his uncle until his uncle became impatient and told him the story of how the magic fish was captured and released. Before I finished speaking, the magnificent castle with the cabinet had disappeared. The two of them sat in the old fishing hut again. The husband had to catch fish for food. It seemed that my luck was determined. I caught the fish again. Fish said to him, "If you release me again, I will give you back the castle and that cupboard, full of things to cook and fry for you. Otherwise, everything will be lost again." The fisherman replied, "I will try to keep it." He threw the fish into the water. When he returned home, he was as rich as before. The aunt was extremely happy, but curiosity still did not stop tormenting her. Just a few days later, he again closely asked the reason for the incident. At first, my uncle kept it, but then his wife got so angry that he told her everything. Instantly, in the blink of an eye, the castle disappeared, and the two of them sat in the old hut again. The uncle complained, "See, fish." Not long after, he caught a goldfish for the third time. The fish said, "Hey, that and number 39. The part 1 can and number 39. T. Escape from you. Just take me home and cut me into 6 pieces, 2 pieces for your aunt to eat, 2 pieces for your horse to eat, and bury 2 pieces in the ground and you will be rich." The boy took the fish home and did as he did. Advice. As a result, 2 pieces of fish buried in the ground turned into 2 golden lilies. The horse gave birth to a pair of golden foals, and the ant gave birth to 2 children also made of gold. The 2 children grew up and looked healthy and beautiful. The 2 lilies and the pair of ponies also grew up. The 2 children told their father, "Father, we want to get on the golden horse and go wandering around the world." The uncle replied confusedly, "Letting you go, but then you Don and number 39. Know how you are doing, how can you bear it?" The 2 children said, "The 2 yellow lilies are still here, just look at the flowers and you will know how we are. As long as the flowers are fresh, we are healthy. If the flowers are withered, we are sick. If the flowers fall, we are dead." The 2 children got on their horses and left. Arriving at an inn, there were many customers inside. Everyone saw 2 golden children walking in, giggling and joking. One uncle heard people making fun of him, felt embarrassed and didn't and #39 want to go anymore, so he returned home with his father. The other boy was still riding his horse, going to a large forest. Just as he was about to spur his horse into the forest, someone said, "No, we can and number 39. Go through. There are all those robbers and murderers, all of them. Something will happen. Especially when they see that he and his horse are all made of gold, they will kill him." But the boy was not afraid. He said, "I must go and will be able to go." He took the bear skin, covered himself and cover the horse so no one can see it and number 39's gold, then leisurely urged the horse to trot into the forest. Just after walking a short distance, I heard a whisper in the dust. He clearly heard people calling each other. This side called, "There and number 39's a kid in there." The other side replied, "Let him go. That useless thing, as miserable and naked as a mouse in a corner of a church, could do anything." So the lucky golden boy made it through the forest, unharmed. Another day, he came to a village. He met a young girl who was so beautiful, it seemed like there could be no one more beautiful in this world. He felt very much in love with her, so he came closer and asked, "I love you very much. I love you dearly. Will you marry me?" The young woman looked at him and saw that she was satisfied, so she immediately agreed and said, "Yes, I please follow your words. I vow to be faithful to you for the rest of my life." The 2 of them got married. In the middle of the fun, suddenly the bride and number 39's father returned. Seeing his daughter and number 39's wedding, he was very surprised and asked, "Where is the groom?" Everyone pointed to the golden boy, who was still wearing the bear skin. The father was angry and shouted, "There is no way I will marry my son to useless soldiers. He wants to kill the golden groom." The bride quickly begged and said, "Anyway, you are my husband. I love you very much." After that, the father also fell in love, but his heart was still not at peace. The next morning he woke up early and wanted to take a closer look at his son-in-law to see if he was just an ordinary beggar in rags. But the person lying in the bed was a very handsome young man, made entirely of gold and a bare skin thrown on the ground. He turned back and thought to himself, "And quot, that and number 39, 's great, I and number 39. Am lucky I was able to control my heat, otherwise I would have made a big mistake." And quot. Meanwhile, the yellow man was daydreaming and saw that he missed a beautiful deer. A moment later, when he woke up, he told his wife, "I want to go hunting." The wife felt worried and begged her husband to stay home. She said, "I and number 39. I'm just afraid that big trouble will happen to you." But he dismissed, "I have to go and I can definitely go." After saying that, he stood up and went into the forest. Just after walking for a while, I saw a deer standing arrogantly blocking the road, just like in a dream. As soon as he raised the gun to shoot, the deer jumped away. He immediately chased after him, crossing the hole and through the bush, all day long without feeling tired. By afternoon, the deer had disappeared. The yellow man looked around and saw a small house ahead. In the house there was a witch sitting. He knocked on the door. The old woman stepped out and asked, "It and number 39. 's so late in the day. Why are you still hanging around in the forest?" He asked again, "Have you seen a deer running by?" "Yes," she replied, "that deer is me. I know very well." Just then, a small dog followed her from the house and kept barking loudly at the boy. He scolded it, "Are you dumb, you bastard? I and number 39. I'll give you another shot to death right now." The witch got angry and shouted, "What, do you want to kill my dog?" The witch turned the boy into stone and lay there. The wife waited at home for a long time but did not see her husband return, thinking, "And quot. Something must have happened." And quot. She was extremely worried and sad. Meanwhile, at home the younger brother was standing next to two yellow lilies and suddenly saw one of them collapse. He cried out, "Oh my God, my brother is in big trouble. He has to go now. Maybe he can be saved." The father dismissed him, "Just stay at home. What will you do if you lose your child?" But the son is still determined. "I have to go and definitely go." He then mounted the golden horse, galloped straight to the big forest, where the guy had been turned to stone. The old man in the house ran out, called him and intended to capture him, but he did not come closer but just called back, "If you Don and number 39 bring him back to life, I will shoot you dead." The witch forced "Put your finger on the rock," and immediately the rock turned into a person. The two golden children met again, were overjoyed, hugged and kissed each other, then got on their horses and left the forest. One went to his wife and number 39's house, and the other went to his parents and number 39's house. The father said, "I also know that you have saved your brother, because I see that golden flower standing straight and fresh again." They lived very happily for the rest of their lives. Do you guys like to be rich? Everyone wants to become rich, right? But suddenly becoming rich without knowing the source of that wealth makes everyone wonder, like the fisherman and number 39's wife in the story, right? Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.